Hi there, I am Serhan again, and today we are going to learn 10 idioms and phrases related to animals. As you know, idioms are the groups of words in a fixed order that have a particular meaning that is different from the meanings of each word on its own. As I have mentioned before, we use idioms in our speech and writing to be more effective and to make our speech and writing more creative. So the idioms prompt readers and listeners to think beyond the facts actually, and also they have an artistic expression. Now, today we will learn 10 idioms and phrases related to animals, and let's start with the first one. The first one is birds of a feather. It has nothing to do with the birds, and it means, we use this idiom for people who are similar in character. If you refer to people as birds of a feather, you mean that they have the same interests or are very similar. They have very similar beliefs. We can say like-minded people as the meaning. People with similar tastes, interests and background. If we look at the sample sentence, we can say they get on well, they are birds of a feather. They have the similar tastes, interests and background. People who are birds of a feather will prove to be good life partners. So if you are going to choose your partner, try to find birds of a feather for yourself. And the second one, we say for the birds, it means something not important, and sometimes it has a negative meaning as stupid as well. And we can say insignificant, unimportant, or worthless. If you think something is for the birds, you consider it to be uninteresting, useless, or not to be taken seriously. Let's look at the sample sentences. Your theory is for the birds. It means it is worthless, it is unimportant. This TV show is for the birds. It is insignificant, or sometimes we can say foolish as the same meaning. And if we go on with the third idiom, we say kill two birds with one stone. If you kill two birds with the one stone, you succeed in doing two things at the same time. We use it for succeeding. To succeed in achieving two things in a single action, to solve two problems with one action or solution. I have to go to the bank, and on the way back I will pick up the groceries as well. Killing two birds with one stone. You do two things in a single action. The next one, the next idiom, be bitten by the bug. To become very enthusiastic, develop a passion, become interested in something and start doing it a lot, to take up something as a hobby, to suddenly be excited or by very interested in something. If you develop a sudden interest or enthusiasm for something, you are bitten by the bug. We can say, he decided to take up golf. I think he was bitten by the golf bug. Or we can say, bitten by the travel bug. He then set off for a walking holiday in Australia. So it means to be excited suddenly or very interested in something. The next idiom, as snug as a bug in a rock. It means you feel nice and warm, cozily, in a comfortable, warm and pleasant way. This is a humorous or witty way of saying that you are warm and comfortable. Wrapped in a blanket by the fire and with a glass of hot chocolate, he looked as snug as a bug in a rock. I mean, he looked nice and warm, we can say. Next idiom, like a red flag to a bull. It has a negative meaning, something like provocation or something that incites great anger and annoyance. To say that a statement or action is like a red flag to a bull means that it's sure to make someone very angry or upset. Let's look at the sample sentence. Bringing your new girlfriend to your ex-girlfriend's party is like a red flag to a bull. Definitely, it makes them very angry or upset. And the next idiom, to take bull by the horns, as you can see in the picture, is a hard situation. So we say it means that a person decides to act decisively in order to deal with a difficult situation or a problem. He becomes brave, courageous to do something difficult in a brave and determined way. To approach, confront, or deal with a problem or difficult situation directly and with clear, confident action. Deal decisively with a difficult problem. Let's look at the sample sentence. It is time to take the bull by the horns and go find a job. So you must be determined. The government will have to take the bull by the horns and tackle the inflation. They must be brave to tackle the inflation, we say. And the next one, social butterfly. We use this for a person who has a lot of friends and likes to flit from one social event to another. Is called a social butterfly. Socializer, we can say. Someone who enjoys frequently mingling with other people at social events. A person who flits from event to event without a care. And if you look at the sample sentence, she is constantly out and about. She is a real social butterfly. Flits from event to event without a care. And the next one, a fat cat. It has nothing to do with the cat. We use this idiom to refer to a rich and powerful person as a fat cat. It means that you disapprove of the way they use their money or power. It has a negative meaning again. Rich and powerful, but it has a negative meaning. Meaning someone who has a lot of money, especially someone in charge of a company who has the power to increase their own pay. Let's look at the sample sentence. The voters were tired of all the fat cats running for political office. This has the negative meaning, as I mentioned before. And the last idiom of the day, grin like a Cheshire cat. To be simple, we use this idiom when someone has a smile on their face because they are happy or satisfied about something. They grin like a Cheshire cat, we say. To smile smugly or mischievously. I knew she had succeeded when I saw her with a grin like a Cheshire cat. So it is all for today. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. If you like, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel. And also I have a Facebook group called Talking for Success, and hope to see you there as well. And see you and bye for now. Have a nice day.